Hi everybody, so welcome back to the channel. Paulo is my name, same difference is the channel. If you like your music, your traveling and other crazy stuff, you came to the right place. So please, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel, help us grow, because yeah, this is the right place for news and other crazy stuff. So yeah, lately, so for some weird reason, I don't know if he has to do anything with the lockdown or something. Everybody knows that I'm originally from Portugal. I live in the UK for the last 17 years, and yeah, for some reasons lately I've been approached by different people. Asking me and inquiring me how is it to live in Portugal. So obviously I'm not an expert or I can give much of advice related to property and stuff like that, but I can definitely give people some pointers, some advice. How is it to live in a country like Portugal? So yeah, if you're not the kind of person that doesn't really like the sunshine or hot weather, this video it's not exactly for you. But I think like 95% of people do enjoy a bit of sunshine and nice weather. So yeah, today I'm gonna just give you some pointers, just because people have been asking. So obviously you got good things and bad things. I mean, no country it's perfect, far from that. And yeah, I probably will start with the pros of living in Portugal, and then we'll speak about the cons, because there's definitely a few of them. So obviously, for a start, good things about Portugal, definitely the weather. I mean, there is like about an average of 300 days of sunshine in Portugal. The winters are actually quite short. I mean, you got a couple of months of rough, colder weather, which will be December, January, a bit of February, and yeah, Portugal is the kind of country. If the temperatures come below 10 degrees Celsius, people will moan. People will start saying it's very cold and this and that. Other than that, yeah, it's great. I mean, nice temperatures all year round. Obviously, the summertime it's the best. You start having like proper beach weather from the beginning of June all the way to the end of September, and yeah. If you the type of person that enjoy your beach and relaxation over by the Atlantic Ocean, let me tell you that we have about 600 miles of beaches, sandy beaches. I mean, it's as far as the eye can see. So yeah, that's definitely the number one. The nice hot weather in the summer, especially, and the 600 miles of nice sandy beaches. Obviously, Portugal is not only about nice weather and sandy beaches. The first thing you're gonna find there, it's the people are generally very nice. They are very welcoming people. And we actually fight more among ourselves, and we welcome people from abroad. So that's another positive. People in Portugal are generally really nice. The food, the food. Well, I'm a bit suspicious to to talk about it because I'm Portuguese. Obviously, I'm gonna love all the food, but it's a general thing. Normally, people enjoy the food. We have a very rich culture. I mean, we have so many different type of meals and seafood, especially fresh fish. It's amazing, and it's quite affordable. It's quite affordable, and people generally like it. It's the good wines, the cheap beer, which I love, by the way. So yeah, that's one of the main positives about living in Portugal. The laid back culture. I mean, Portuguese people, they do enjoy themselves. The laid back culture is just, it's sometimes it just gets a bit too much, but hey, it's the way Portuguese people are. They're never in a rush for anything. So that's another positive thing. It looks like the life down there. It's a bit more at a slow pace kind of a life. So yeah, I mean, big cities like Porto or Lisbon, they do have this hustle and bustle of the big cities, the traffic jams and all that stuff. But generally, you will find that the Portuguese kind of lifestyle, it's well laid back. The architecture. I mean, if you like to go on about and explore, and if you're interested in museums and stuff like that, Portugal is it's one of the oldest countries in Europe, so there is loads and loads to see. Loads of museums, and I mean, the buildings themselves is just amazing. So loads of Instagram photo opportunities and lots to enjoy. Yeah. Another thing that I need to point out, if you're thinking actually do a permanent move to down there to Portugal, we do have what we call our Portuguese NHS, our National Health Service. It is free, although in certain cases you might need to pay an admission fee, but generally it works quite well. I mean, it's a global thing all around. It's all around the world. Healthcare, public healthcare. It doesn't work perfectly. Although obviously, if you have the option of picking up some private health insurance, and yeah, then you can tell the difference. You'll be treated like a king. Traveling, well, easy access all around. Portugal, it's a small country. We are served only by 3 international airports: Porto, Lisbon, and the Algarve. We do have a good motorway system, and the best thing about traveling around Portugal, it's the motorways are always clear. So you can do a journey of 300 miles from A to B in no time, because typically the motorways are always clear. Bonus points, really, it's tax breaks. As especially Europeans, I'm not too sure people over from America or South America, but especially Europeans, it's very easy. Even after Brexit, it's very easy to take up a residency in Portugal. It's a fair, easy process to do, and you have some tax breaks. So for the first 10 years of taking up residency in Portugal, I'm not too sure what kind of tax breaks you're entitled, but something related to property, to your pensions, if eventually you're a pensioner, if you retire down there. So yeah, you do have some tax breaks, which is, well, good news. Everybody, I think nobody likes to pay too much tax on anything. So that's definitely a big bonus, definitely. Now for the bad things. Like I said in the beginning of this video, no country is perfect, and Portugal, unfortunately, it's, well, far away from being a perfect country. The things that I'm about to talk, I hope it doesn't put you off doing a permanent move to the country, but there is definitely some cons that I should point out, and yeah, in a way, get you prepared. The one thing I did mention was the clear motorways. It's easy to travel. They were very well maintained, but there's obviously a price to pay, which is motorway tolls. They are just a pain in the butt. There is tolls everywhere. They use this really weird system where you have to get like a little device to put in your car, device that will be connected to your bank account. So everywhere you go, you pass these little cameras on the side of the motorway that take a picture, and they charge the toll for you, and they can be discounted directly off your bank account. It's not easy. It's not easy. They are pricey. Maybe a journey of like 300 miles can set you back like something stupid like 50 quid. But hey, that's the way it is down in Portugal. Another thing that I need to point out also, it's the price of electricity and gas and petrol. So energy in general, it's quite expensive. Unfortunately, Portugal suffers from heavy taxes on this type of stuff. So yeah, it's not cheap. It's a big negative from the country. It's a shame, really. So definitely, if you retire there, you probably will be on a better position. I wouldn't advise people to look for a job in there, because unfortunately Portugal is well known for a country that pays very low. So the average salary in Portugal is something between 900 to 1,000 euros per month. The minimum wage is something like 650 euros still. So yeah, people struggle. But again, if you're thinking about a permanent move, if you are a retiree, or you're thinking about open your business, again, there is tax breaks and opportunities for people. So it's a bit of it's a bit of, you need to balance things and really think about your options. I think if you are a retiree, things are a lot easier for you. Paperwork for everything. Unfortunately, it looks like Portugal is stuck back in the 19th century. So that's one you gotta really be patient with. It's paperwork. It's paperwork for when you buy everything. It's like you go to a place to get one paper, and then you need another paper from another place. It's not easy. They are old school. They even in 2021 we still use loads of paperwork. So yeah, definitely it's another one you really need to be patient. But once you get your stuff set up, you get your stuff out of the way, you should be good to go. But it's a common thing generally. Yeah, paperwork and stamps for everything. Another thing that I need to point out, it's eventually the price of cars. Portugal is the only country in Europe that has a special tax when you buy a new car, and obviously that's gonna roll even if you buy a vehicle on second or third hand. There's a reflection from the original price. So yeah, I need to point that one out. The price of cars, they are generally a lot more dearer than the rest of Europe. From people that live in Europe and want to move to Portugal, there is a very simple. You can take your car. There is a very simple process. So obviously you can take your car from England, from Ireland, France, wherever. You can keep it. But if you're thinking about buying a new car over there, it's gonna cost you. And last but not least, remember when I said the Portuguese kind of lifestyle, it's well laid back. Yeah, sometimes that can be a big con, because Portuguese people, they are always late for everything. So if you set up a meeting or a lunch or whatever with Portuguese people, be ready, because they are going to be late. That's for sure. That's a given. If you set up a lunch for 1 o'clock in the afternoon, people show up at like 2 or 2:30 or even 3 o'clock. It's just too much. But hey, it's the way it is. People are very relaxed. Sometimes just a tad too much. So I think generally the good things outweighs the bad things. You need to find a balance. I myself, again, I live in the UK for the last 17 years. I do miss my sunshine, my beaches, everything. So yeah, it's a lot to consider. Again, I think the good things, there is more good things than bad things. But hey, please do us a favor. Write on the comments your opinions. I'm absolutely sure that I forgot a ton of good things to mention. I'm probably also forgot a ton of bad things. But hey, again, I'm no expert. I am not a property developer or anything. I'm just getting back to people that eventually ask me the question, how's living there, how's the life in there. So I hope this video in a way kind of helps. I'm gonna try and leave some links in the description down below. I'm gonna try and leave some links to property developers and stuff like that. There is more people doing extensive videos about Portugal. Off the top of my head, I can remember a couple from Kent. They have a YouTube channel called OKportugal. It's a couple from Kent that move from the UK to central Portugal, and they documented all the travel, the arrangements, buying property and whatnot. So I'm gonna leave a link to that channel down in the description. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.